Hello guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. Please remember to hit that notification bell. You can also leave your comment, share, like, and also follow us on Instagram at Joan Home Made Meals. We hope you enjoy our videos, so stay tuned for what's next to come. Guys, today we are going to cook some oxtails. We're also going to do some oven jerk chicken, and we'd like to take you on that journey with us. So please continue to watch and you will see how we cook this up. So here we have our lovely oxtail meat, which is already cleaned up nicely and washed with lemon and vinegar. Then the ground season that we use today, guys, is garlic cloves, scallion, fresh thymes, tomatoes, scotch bonnet peppers, onion, and pimento seeds. If you want to add bell peppers, please go ahead and do so. Now onto the powder season, we use a bit of oxtail powder seasoning, garlic powder, and black pepper. And we also add a bit of browning to our meat, but not a lot of browning because you don't want your meat to be too dark and you don't want your oxtail meat to be too bitter. Then we rub this all in and we're just gonna leave this to sit. But the way we're gonna cook this oxtail today is slightly different from the norms, and that is because of how we chopped our oxtail meat, but we'll take you right into it. And now here is our chicken that we're also going to oven jerk, season with a little bit of black pepper, chicken seasoning, and also some homemade jerk sauce. We're just going to pop this into the oven and we're just going to leave it to jerk nicely for dinner today. So we will show you how we get that done. So we're going to start cooking our oxtail meat, and as you can see, we have some oil in our pot and we're putting our oxtail meat right here, including all of the ground seasoning. If you want to remove the ground seasoning and add it later on, you can do so. We're also going to slow cook this today instead of using a pressure cooker, but if you want to use your pressure cooker, guys, you can go ahead and do so. It's not a problem. So we're going to stir our pot around and we are going to cover it and we're going to leave it to steam, and what is going to happen, it will spring its own water, which I will show you in a little bit. So after 5 minutes, you can see that it's bringing its own water, and this is exactly what I was talking about. So it was, you had a little bit of steam going on there. Guys, if you also want to brown your oxtail first, you can go ahead and brown it and then you can cook it down later. But this is another way of how you can cook your oxtail meat, so feel free to cook it however you like to. Okay, you can see that after another 5 minutes, we still have that water in the pot since we added our oxtail. We're just going to leave this, come back within 2 minutes time, and we're going to have another check to see how we're getting on. Right, so having a look now, you can see that the water is going down. So we now need to start pouring in some hot water from the kettle. We will continue to add hot water, which will help to tenderize our meat. And you can also use a fork, guys, and poke it through your oxtail meat just to see how tender it is. I know some people like to see the meat falling off the bone, so it's totally up to you how you cook your oxtail meat, okay? And we are also going to omit using any butter bean today because we're having rice and peas, so we ideally don't want to have too many beans or peas on our plate. So about an hour later, guys, and we're just checking on our oxtail meat, and as you can see, it looks a little bit hard, so we are going to let it cook for another 30 minutes and that will do it. So now that our oxtail meat is cooked to how we want it, we are adding in some chopped carrots and Irish potatoes, a spoon of butter. And this is not our normal cooking butter, but we're utilizing whatever we have at the moment. Sprinkle a little bit of black pepper, and as you can see, we added some spinach, which you can see on a previous oxtail video of ours. And we're not going to use any butter bean, as I said before. We added a Scotch bonnet pepper, some fresh thyme, scallion, and onion. And we are going to add a little bit of soy sauce, not a lot, because remember we added browning before. And we are going to squeeze in a little bit of ketchup and let this cook for another 10 minutes. And what I'm after is having a consistency, lovely, nice texture gravy for my oxtail meat today. Just going to leave this, guys, and I will show you when it's finished. So our oxtail meat is now ready, and I'm proud to show that to you. The consistency of the gravy is on point. It is rich in texture. The taste is amazing, not too salty either. And if you want to basically brown your oxtail first, remember it's an option. You can do so. We've done it before. And if you wanted to use a pressure cooker, you can also do so. So guys, we are going to turn off our stove and we need to move on to our oven jerk chicken. So it's now time to give our chicken some attention because the oxtail is already cooked. Just to recap, a little bit of black pepper, homemade jerk sauce, and also some chicken season that we use to marinate this chicken. And we're just going to pop this into the oven, leave it, check back maybe the next 35 minutes to see how we're getting on, and continue to check thereon. Alright, so we are having a check on our chicken. You can see that it's catching color, browning nicely, but we also want to make sure that inside of our chicken is soaked and cooked properly. I don't know how you like your oven jerk chicken, if you want it to be moist or you want it to be like dry. It depends on you, so you're going to oven jerk it however you like to. Obviously it's not done yet, so we're just going to pop that back in the oven and we'll check again shortly. Okay guys, our oven jerk chicken is finally cooked to how we wanted it to be. So we are going to now remove it from our oven. We are going to plate this up with also oxtail, rice and peas, and some lovely potato salad. We also made some pineapple with ginger juice as well. Oh guys, it was amazing. I hope you enjoyed this almost all in one video today. Please remember to give us a thumbs up, share, like, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.